In your day, I got the hint this morning that I have bad breath, apparently. Sarah from the Imagination Station told me to take a couple Mentos. All right, Sarah, realistically, I don't. I hope not, at least. This is going to be part of our science experiment. You said I need to have Mentos.
Yes.
Mint flavored.
Mint flavored. Fruit flavored would work too, though. But I thought these would be nice. So we're going to start out by doing a classic summer experiment. Okay, so we are going to do a Mentos fountain.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to give you a couple of Mentos. What I want you to do is put them right into that Diet Pepsi right there.
All three of them in this one?
Go for it.
Now, I've seen this before. I think I know what's going to happen.
Whoa. Okay.
It's a little quicker than I thought.
That happened super fast. We got this huge explosion of bubbles and fizz, right?
Right.
Okay. It was a little surprising, right? All right.
It was.
That's because what we have is our Diet Pepsi has carbonation in it, right? And that's carbon dioxide gas that's dissolved in the solution. And what happens when we add a Mentos to it, Mentos has a nucleation site all over the surface, which are kind of like small little rough patches. And when we add them to the soda, what happens then is those carbon dioxide gas bubbles can attach onto there, and they kind of create all of this pressure that forces those bubbles up and out of the solution. We get this huge fountain, okay? So let's take a look at this one now. I gave you those mints, right? What I want you to do is, now that you have kind of worn the candy coating off of those, we're going to put them into a second bottle of Diet Pepsi and see what happens now, okay?
Ready?
Yeah, so go ahead and put those in.
Okay.
All right, now you can see we have a few bubbles in there, but it's not nearly as exciting as our first one. That's because we wore off those nucleation sites, okay? So I actually have a couple. Now if I add those, you can see our diet soda still has all that carbonation in it, which is pretty cool, okay? Now let's take this up one more notch.
I like that.
And make a car.
Okay.
Okay, so what I've got here is I've got our soda, and on top we've got a tube, and I've actually loaded in our Mentos, and there's like a little pin on the back kind of holding everything in place. So this is our car, and if you want to hold our car, I'll go ahead and get our soda buckled in here.
Safety first.
Safety first, always. Now this is a cool experiment because you can do this at home. We sell these kits actually at Imagination Station if you want to pick one up.
You guys have a lot of the experiments that you do kind of home style as well.
Yeah.
Different ways that you could do them at home.
Yeah, a lot of it's available, and what you can do is try different carbonated beverages and different candies to see if nucleation sites, you know, make a big difference.
All right, I'll follow you this way.
All right, so we're gonna head over here. Now we've got everything ready to go. Now I don't want you to get drenched, okay?
All right.
So I'm gonna take one for the team, and I'm gonna get our car ready.
You're so brave, Sarah. I appreciate it.
All right, and I don't want to get our cameraman ready either. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
So we're gonna pull this pin. Oh! So it looks like we hit a little bump in the road, but did you see how fast our car took off?
That thing was cooking.
Yeah, that is Newton's third law of motion.
Okay.
So we dropped in our Mentos, we created all of that pressure, and it expelled out the back and sent our car flying forward.
Like the sound of that.
Pretty cool, right?
Very cool.
Yeah.
I've seen you guys experiment with this over at the Imagination Station before. What's in store for you guys the next couple of weeks?
Well, we actually have 2 more weeks of summer camp left, and there are only a few spots, so it's a great time to get one more last activity in before the end of summer. So make sure you call and sign up.
All right, sounds good, Sarah. Appreciate your time.
Thanks.
We'll give it another launch a little bit later. Stick with us. More WT11 Your Day is coming up right after this.